Jesus then next says, watch out for the teachers of the law. He gives a whole bunch of examples. He says they like to wear certain types of clothes and get special seats in the synagogues or at banquets. They like people to acknowledge them. They like to make lengthy prayers so that people notice them, but they devour widows' houses, is what he says. Of course, we could walk through all of those details, the little things that Jesus says there, but I think the basic point that Jesus is trying to drive home is that we ought to watch out for anyone who makes faith about themselves. Okay, watch out for anyone who makes faith about themselves. I think there are some really easy applications to make of this principle. We could first just look at probably the stereotypical televangelist, right? Who is there basically making a reputation for him or herself, asking you to give them money so that they can do what they want to do, but they don't actually want what's best for you. They want to build up their own ministry. And normally I don't call out pastors in public, but these people are mockeries of the pastoral office. People like Joel Osteen or Stephen Furtick or Beth Moore or Joyce Meyer or T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Kenneth Copeland, any of these people, they're working for Satan. Watch out for them. They may sound like they are preaching the gospel, but they are not. They are selling you a bag of goods. But I think there are maybe more subtle applications of this that we probably all should wrestle with. Like, do we ever look at somebody else and say that person must be a good Christian because of something that's true about them? Like they maybe act really spiritual, or they make really nice sounding prayers. They seem like they look in the Bible a lot. Seem like they care about Jesus quite a bit. Do we look at those things and we say, that person's a good Christian? Watch out. You're making faith about something other than Jesus. Or maybe on the negative side, you look at somebody and you say, you know what, they're not all that faithful. I don't come to church that often. They're not in any Bible studies. And honestly, their behavior doesn't really befit a Christian life. They're not that good of a Christian. Watch out. You may be making faith about something other than Jesus. Or maybe it's internal. Some of you are so worried about how you live. Working out, is this the best thing to do? Is this okay? Is this a sin? Is this how I should function? Some of you ask the questions, how much do I need to believe? Do I believe enough? Do I believe at all? Should I believe this or that? Who can I trust? Watch out. You're making faith about something other than Jesus. What if we would take it from the personal and move it to the corporate? Could we look at a church and say that church is a good church because, I don't know, they're traditional maybe? They have all those old practices that have stood the test of time. Hundreds of generations of Christians have said this stuff is valuable. Why would we ever throw it away? Those churches that hold on to those old traditions, those are good churches. Or maybe on the flip side, look at a modern church and say that's a church that's really trying to reach people where they're at. It's speaking their language. It's talking about issues that are relevant to their life. Or maybe we might even look at a church like ours. We're kind of in the middle, aren't we? We have some old things. We have some new things. We might say, you know, we're a perfect balance of both. Watch out. You're making faith about something other than Jesus. Or maybe you could even apply it to a pastor, right? I mean, you know, some people have left our church, frankly, because I didn't operate like Joel operated. And some of you are really happy that I'm here, and you love me very well, and I'm so thankful for that. But watch out. Because it's very easy to quickly associate a church with a person, somebody who is not Jesus. Newsflash, I'm not Jesus. And whenever the next pastor comes here, if he continues to preach you God's word just like I do, then he is just as much worthy of your honor and your love and your respect as I am and as Joel was. It's so easy, brothers and sisters, to make faith about everything other than Jesus. But when Jesus asks this question, he's pushing on us. Do you believe faith is really about Jesus, or do you believe it's about all this other stuff? So watch out for those who make faith about themselves, and watch for that same temptation in yourself.